Hi, how are you? Welcome to Becca's Cook. I'm going to be making my own breadcrumbs, okay? I'm going to actually just mash them all, and then I'm going to use it as my batter for my chicken, okay? So instead of using flour, I'm going to use a little bit more healthy. Then I'm going to fry it a little bit, and then I'm going to put it in the oven, okay? So this is what I'm doing right now, is I'm getting all the breadcrumbs, okay? That's what I'm doing. Then we're going to season it. You can use any type of chicken that you like, or even fish. Okay, so I'm going more towards, slowly but surely, I'm weaning off to eating meat and more of a veggie type, okay? And then this is what we're going to use, okay? It's the breadcrumbs, or use the breadcrumbs, and then the chicken thighs, okay? So this is going to be something entertaining. It's a fun day. It's a Monday, so sometimes when we have a hard day, we want to have a good meal after having a hard day at work, right? Or doing something. So, okay. So we're going to get the salt, okay? So we're going to sprinkle some of that. We like to keep some of our recipes, not recipes, but our seasonings. I lost my brain of thought. The seasonings in a clear jar, just so you can know what's in it, so. And what I'm doing is I have a drawer. I'm not going to show you how it looks because I don't want to. Okay, so I don't like spicy food because I like to taste my food. Okay, but if you're that type of person that likes to have some spice in it, that's good. Not me. Okay, so, and this is oregano here. Okay, oregano is pretty strong, so just remember, even food that are bland, can even be a little bit too strong. If you're not too sure what it is, smell it. So you can understand, just so you can know, what it is. I don't have labels on my jars because we pretty much know, even though we don't know what it is, but we know it's like, oh yeah, we have it. But at the same time, you want to make sure that you have it. If that makes sense. Okay, so I'm just opening the chicken up, and I'm going to turn on the fryer. Okay, so I'm going to rinse the chicken out. Okay, so we're going to coming over here, and we're going to rinse some of the chicken. Okay. So can you see me? Has a little glare. Okay. So I'm going to get a clean bowl. kind of rinsing them out. That's all I'm doing. I am going to keep the skin on because I like to flavor the skin and my family likes to flavor skin. Okay? And because they like the homemade fried chicken and we don't cook it every day, so I'm going to use all of them. Okay, so it's going to be a good treat for everyone today. Okay. So I have about 2 more. Okay. All right. I'm going to cook the mashed potatoes last because it doesn't take that long to cook the mashed potatoes. Okay. Not like baked potatoes. All right. So let's go back over here. Okay. All right. So remember, I have the oven on at 450 because I'm only going to I'm going to fry it for a little bit and then we're going to bake it. Okay. You want to make sure that the heat is under control. Not too high. Okay, you don't want everything popping all over you. Okay. So on the side, because you have your main dish, you can have fresh vegetables. You can have frozen vegetables also. So depending how your day is and if you're not so busy. Okay. And so this is going to be one of the good meals that we haven't had in a while. Okay. Okay. So only so many of the chicken can fit because I'm using a small fryer. Okay. Now if you feel that you need to put a little bit more oil, go right ahead, put more oil. Okay. Alright. I'm going to use some salt, even though I did put the salt. It's going to give it more flavor. Okay. So, alright. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to look in here. I'm going to see what I have in my refrigerator and in my freezer. Okay. Okay. Now, we don't want stir fry because it's not stir fried. If you're not too sure of the vegetables, you also have canned fruit, canned vegetables. It's not the same. It's not going to taste the same for some reason. They just don't taste the same. So I'm going to use some carrots. Okay, I like fresh carrots for some reason. That's me. Okay, smells good already. So I'm going to cut the carrots slanted. So I'm just going to put a lid on this. Okay. Put a lid on that. Okay. And while that is frying, I'm cutting the ends from the back and the front. I'm going to have them somewhat bite-sized so they can be convenient for everyone. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. Okay, I'm cutting them slanted. All right. So I'm not going to steam the carrots. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, oh, you hear that? Sizzling. I'm going to more like saute them. With butter, salt, a little bit of pepper, not too much of pepper, and there is a green spice. It's dillweed. Okay, that's what I'm going to use. Okay. So we're going to saute the carrots, and just to have that buttery flavor. Okay. So that's all I'm doing right now is just cutting them up. This one fell. Okay. I don't want to cook this right away because these are going to be cooked. They'll cook right too quick, especially if my chicken is not ready. The chicken's going to get cold. Okay. So that's what we're going to just do first. Okay, just put the trash there on the side. Okay. Now I didn't wash these, but after they are being chopped, I am going to wash them. Okay, just to let you know. So after I'm done with cutting up the carrots, I'm going to turn over the chicken. Okay. Some people use egg, to batter their chicken, and then flour. Okay. I used to do that long time ago when I, first learned how to batter some chicken. I called my sister up and was like, hey, how do you batter this? But But, you know, it's not as healthy. It's very delicious, I can tell you that. But it's not healthy for you. It's not good for the arteries. Okay, so we're trying to eat healthier. Okay, so that's the most important thing, okay, is knowing how to cook, knowing what to do with your cooking, also with your baking, okay, that's very important. All right, so I'm going to wash these. All right. So I'm going to wash these and I'll be right back. Okay. So those are going to be set aside. I'm going to just pick up the carrots that I have chopped. If you feel the chicken is a little too high, then let's just lower it down. And drinking my favorite tea, sun tea, brewed underneath the sun. Put at least about 12 of the teas and let it sit there at least for about 2.5 hours or so, and you have some tea. Okay? It's optional. You can put sugar or no sugar at all. Okay? All right. Okay. Now I don't have my tongs because I think they broke. So, oh well. You make use of what you have, right? So, okay. So this is like really sizzling, really hot and high. So I'm gonna turn it off, okay? So while that is still cooking, I'm going to get a pan. Okay? All right. Because I'm going to put them in the oven while they're baking, because I don't want my chicken to be cold. All right? So that's my whole point. You hear it sizzling? I'm going to have to move it aside, just so the heat can go down. Okay. Let's go to the pantry. Well, that's cooling. And we can see what we have going. Okay, what we have. All right. Okay, so we only have some potatoes. Not much because we are running low. So if you are running low, you know, well, you can either use potatoes or you can use pasta, okay? Depending how you feel about, you know, what kind of pasta you want. Or you can even have rice, okay? So, let's see. I'm kind of indecisive. Now everyone cooks the rice different. Okay. If you are if you are the kind of person that is picky because, you know, you like your rice washed, or you like whole grains or sticky rice or anything. Rice is rice, and you can cook it however you want to, okay? So, or unless, you know, it's not going to be a good thing. So we're just going to put these on the tray. Okay. Okay. So now that this is out, okay, you can see it. It's going to go in the oven. All right. You don't want it too high because you don't want your chicken to burn. Okay. Now, yesterday I did cook pasta. We can even use leftover pasta. Okay. That's another thing that we can use. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just making more breadcrumbs. I'm making it fresh. Okay. That's all I'm doing. And I'm just going to re-season it. Okay. All right. I haven't used this. I turn around and look at it. I think it's called a camote. I have not used it. So I went to Mexico not too long ago to visit my dad and his wife Irma. And so we went to this little mini market. So she asked me, she says, which one do you like? And I had no idea that this was for me. And I said, well, you know what? I don't like, you know, a huge one. So anyway, she bought it. And I had no idea that she bought it for me. So I haven't used it yet. So I guess my understanding that she said that I would have to put some rice in it to kind of remove the leftover grain. So if you're wondering what this is, okay, research it. Okay, I know back then the Indians used to have it in in a pillar of rock, and that's how they would crack their nuts, their peanuts. So this is salt, excuse me, this is pepper. Okay. Now I'm going to use, okay, maybe some salt. I'm going to use the same ingredients just like I did before. Not too much of the oregano because I don't want to overpower, because that can also overpower the flavor of your food. Okay, so let's turn this back on. It's pretty warm. All right, now what we're going to do is season it. Okay. So if you're just barely learning how to experience your cooking. Okay, remember salt and pepper. That's the base. Salt and pepper. Now, if you like garlic, I love garlic. Garlic is just brings a lot of flavor to it. If you don't have salt, use garlic. Okay. If you don't have pepper and you have like a little something like paprika, you can also use that, or use like a chili spice to substitute it for pepper. So there's quite a bit of ingredients that you can use to substitute, you know, something that you don't have and you don't have time to go to the store. Okay, that is another option that you can use. Okay. All right. And so I'm just concentrating here. All right. I'm going to see if I can make it fit. If not, then that's quite all right. Okay, I have 3 more to go. 3 more. Okay. I like to keep the skin on because that just gives it good flavor. That is where the chicken fat is at, and a good flavor. But if you don't like it, you can always remove it. Okay, so and also when you're making chicken soup, use a bone just because it gives it more flavor. All right. Okay, so I'm going to use a little bit more oil. Okay. And maybe 1 more bread. So I have a chicken in the oven, and then I have chicken on the top stove. Okay, and oregano. Okay. And of course, cumin. Cumin also comes in a very tiny seed. That is also, that's also a good sample for you to use. The camote, you know what I just showed you? So let's say you accidentally bought the seed of cumin, okay, and there is either no more of this kind of cumin, okay, it comes in like this. You can also break the seed. It's actually fresher, okay, so that's optional. I want to put the lid on this, okay, because I don't want it to be popping on me. Alright. Alright. So I'm gonna look. Okay, good. So the chicken is actually warm. Okay. Alright. Stay tuned in the way it's going to be coming out. And I'll keep you posted. I'll see you later. Bye.